Hey, my bold and the beautiful fans. Yes, we have a melee, a brouhaha, whatever you want to call it, on this episode between Brooke and Taylor. First, we see Deacon is actually worried that he caused problems. We also see Eric playing cheerleader for Brooke and Ridge, and Brooke and Taylor fights get physical after Taylor admits she wants Ridge for herself, and Ridge had the pride of two women apart. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for June 5th, and without any further ado, let's talk about this Monday's episode. So, I guess we can officially say that the gloves are coming off of these two ladies, Brooke and Taylor. But I guess it's more like two women fighting for a lost cause. Now, Taylor cannot believe that Brooke called her a backstabbing traitor. Brooke, have you forgotten that you betrayed Taylor first and told Ridge not to tell Taylor about how you were coming on to him in that blue nightie that you had on? And Brooke, I guess you're angry because Taylor pulled a you on Ridge. Now, Brooke said Taylor only pretended to be her friend. Brooke, you pretended to like Thomas. And Taylor was more of a friend to you than you were to her. Well, I don't know about that, because of the fact that, yeah, you did try to put her off on Hollis. So both of you guys are being shady. Brooke said Taylor was just waiting to stab her in the back. Taylor, I hope you didn't use the pocket knife, like the same one she claimed that Thomas was using. Yeah. She asked Taylor how could she be so deceitful. In other words, Brooke meant, how could you possibly be like me? Now, she accused Taylor of setting her up so she can be with Deacon. Brooke, you didn't mind her setting you up with the young hot Hollis. Now, Brooke screams at Taylor, saying that she heard what she said to Ridge. And Brooke, Thomas also heard what you and Hope was saying about him too. I mean, it looked like she never owns up to her part in this. Now, Brooke claimed Taylor was biding her time to make a move on Ridge, which I gotta agree with that she actually did. However, Brooke made the exact same move about a month ago. Now, Taylor comes back at Brooke saying that she's been so upfront and honest. I don't know about that one, Taylor. Now, Brooke, you don't want Ridge anyway, right? So why do you care? Now, Taylor called Brooke out for making Thomas the villain when it came to Hope, and if she wasn't being honest about this, what else is she hiding? Now, Brooke told Taylor, just admit that you want Ridge. Brooke, why don't you admit that as well? Taylor actually said that she's right. She wants Ridge and they deserve each other. Now, Brooke said, and he and I don't. Brooke, you told her to admit it and she did, and now you mad about it. Now, Taylor tells her that she don't think Brooke is right for Ridge. I think Ridge needs to be by himself personally, because yeah, all of them are causing each other pain. Now, she told Brooke that she's not good for Ridge and has never been. Now, Brooke brought up Taylor not being honest with Ridge, telling Ridge the truth on their wedding day when she found out what Thomas did. Unlike Brooke, when you admitted to kissing Bill, oh yeah, shoot, she didn't, confess that. Quinn busted her on that one. Now, Taylor told Brooke her list of men goes on and on and on. Oh boy, yeah, that was a cheap shot. Now, Taylor brought up Brooke being with Deacon, having his child while he was still married to her daughter. Yeah, she brought that up. I mean, I know some of us has been talking about that as well. Now, Taylor asked, who does that? I guess Brooke, because it did happen. Now, the only comeback Brooke had for that was that they had an agreement. Well, guess she didn't want to talk about that. She wanted to talk about how Taylor stabbed her in the back, not about how she stabbed Bridget in hers. And we couldn't forget about that kiss at New Year's Eve under the mistletoe that, yeah, I think that happened back in January 1st or December. So, yeah, I think you broke that pact a long time ago, probably like 6 months now. So now across the hall, we got cheerleader Eric asking Ridge how things were going between Taylor and Brooke. I can tell you this, Eric, not good. Now, Ridge tells him that one of the ladies came out and told him how she really feels. And of course, Eric excited thinking it was Brooke. Ridge had to bust his bubble and tell him it was Taylor. And then Eric said, well, I understand how you feel about Taylor. She's giving you wonderful kids and a family in which they are very, very proud. Ridge said, uh-oh, here it comes. And then Eric told him that Brooke is the love of his life. And Eric, she was also the love of yours and Deacon's and Bill and who knows, maybe somebody else, but that's her issue. Now, Brooke, of course, had kids by you and your son. Wow. I know we talked about that on the weekly chat this past Friday. But hey, Eric is always going to be a cheerleader of Brooke and Ridge. Speaking of one of Brooke's loves, we are over at Il Giardino where we see Deacon and Hollis. And they're trying to go back and forth about Brooke. And of course, Hollis is glad that Brooke turned Deacon down. However, they're trying to figure out what the motive is when it comes to Taylor. And yes, I agree, Taylor was shady because she knows that she wanted Ridge to herself and was moving Brooke out the way. And of course, now Deacon, bringing that information forward to Brooke, thinks that he has really caused problems. Speaking of problems, over at Forrester, Ridge came into the office across the hall just as Taylor was grabbing Brooke, telling her to grow up, and they started shoving each other. Ridge grabbed Brooke. Taylor told him that Brooke was being dramatic, and Brooke said Taylor stabbed her in the back. Brooke, don't forget, you were with Ridge when you stabbed Taylor in the back first. Not just once, but twice in the past 6 months. Brooke told her that their pact was officially over. Excuse me, ladies, but you never really had one. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, June 5th, 2023. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.